Okay, so today, what I plan to do, since I'm gonna be eating me some chitterlings anyway, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison of different varieties of chitterlings. Now, what we have here is the IBP brand. You can see there, and all of these are supposed to be pre-cleaned chitterlings. Just rinse and cook and enjoy, as they say there. And we have some Uncle Lou's here, pork chitterlings, super clean. Super clean. And over here we have another variety we call Quinella. These are the children that we're going to be doing side-by-side comparison on today. Now what my intent is to check for cleanliness, also to check the specimen and see exactly what's all in there. Okay, and as we go along, after I finish cleaning them, we'll see what the final results is after cleaning, how much waste, compared to how much actual chitlin we have available to cook. Of course, we all know what goes in the pot when cooking chitlin is not what's coming out. You're always going to have less. So just stand by. We're going to go inside and... Okay, so here we are. I've already finished cleaning my chitterlings. We're going to start with the IBP version first. And I'm going to show you what my final results here. Now, as you can see right here, this is my waste, my total waste, which is right smart amount of waste here for the IBP brand. But when I finish cleaning them, I also have a lot more chitlins to work with here as far as cooking. And these are supposed to be pre-cleaned chitlins, but I'm going to clean them. I always clean mine again anyway, okay? So as you can see, that is a large amount of chitlins. Okay, I still have water in that container compared to the rest of them, but you'll notice that those are a right small of chitlins in that container. Okay, the next brand we're going to compare is going to be the Quinella brand. Okay, and this is what I would call a complete mess. Okay, we'll look at the waste here. I don't know what this stuff is. I expect to find little debris pieces of the poop and stuff, but this looked like excess fat. Okay, actually, what it looks like, actually, they put these chitlins, look to me that they put them in a washing machine and washed them. Okay, and I have very little chitlins to work with here as far as cooking. I might have 2 cups of chitlins there. And again, as I said before, what goes in the pot when cooking chili is not what you're going to get back. So I probably end up with about maybe a cup and a half of chitlins once these have been cooked. Okay, let's go on over to the next variety that we did a little test on. These are Aunt Bessie's chitlins right here. And I had some good reviews about this from friends and online, but I got a problem with these. I'm not sure what this specimen is. Now, me being a farm boy, I'm raised up around some chitlins, and I haven't seen any chitlins like these right here. All right, if you stand by a minute, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is, but as you can see, this is some kind of other specimen or membrane, as you can see there. And as far as I know, chitlins don't hold water. It is a sort of like a cylinder intestine. So what this is, I don't know, but this is what I got, a whole bag, 5-pound bag out of Aunt Bessie's. So some of you experts out there with chitlins, I know it's been a while since I've been on the farm, but I think the pigs still grow the same. Maybe you'll give me an idea of what this is and where it came from. All right, stand by. So now, when it comes to cleanliness, when I got to Aunt Bessie, as you can see, I had 0 waste, 0. And these things are super clean, as the other brand specimen stated. But Aunt Bessie, I got no debris, and I do a pretty good job of cleaning, as you've seen down the line there. So let's move on over to our next brand that we're going to be looking at. These are Uncle Lou's. Uncle Lou's. If you look online, you'll see where someone has just got real nasty with Uncle Lou, saying that he should not even be selling his stuff in the store, and advising everybody to make sure that you clean them before you actually try to cook them, which most people do anyway. Now these are supposed to be pre-cleaned chitlins also, but It's a little nasty, a little nasty. If you ever clean chitlins out of the little 5-10 pound bucket or whatever they was, little red bucket, this is about what you'd expect, but you probably get a whole lot more. But I tell you what, Uncle Lou, it's a little nasty, as I say, but that's the right smart chitlins here. This is don't have any water in it. They have a different texture than any the rest of the chitlins, and they feel kind of like they've been rinsed in. I don't know what. But the texture, they have a different texture to you. And compared to the other specimen that I was showing you earlier, this is my example of what a chitlin should look like. Right here, as you can see, how long that is. That is an intestine. That's what I know as a chitlin. Okay, so we're gonna move around and y'all tell me what you think. And be back at you later. Bye. So, I'm here to talk about chitterlings. I had some good reviews as far as checking out the Aunt Bessie chitlins. They said that you could just go ahead and put them in the pot. Don't worry about cooking. But I have a problem here. Being a farm boy, growing up on the farm, I never seen a chitlin that hold water after it's clean. So what I have here, this is Aunt Bessie's chitlins. Okay, it's not through and through, and I don't know what this is. It seems to be a total intestines, which we would call a hog maw, but it's, as you can see, it's kind of thin there to be called hog maw. So actually, I don't know where this came from, what animal it came from, but I'm not very sure that it came from a pig. Okay, it's some type of large intestine here, as you can see. Now, like I say, coming from being raised up on the farm, I wouldn't call this a chitlin. And as you can see, I cleaned this, and they're very clean, but I don't know what's going on here. So I don't know about who gave them the best rating or whatever. Here's go another one, and it's the same way. I could take it in the sink, dip water, and it holds water, as you can see. Now this is the Aunt Bessie chitterling. Okay, so I just want to make y'all aware of this is not a chitterling. This is a part of some type of intestine, come from some animal, but I'm not sure that it's pork, because pork stomach is what we call the hog maw, and this is not tough enough to be in a hog maw. It's not thick enough. So I just want to make y'all aware of Aunt Bessie. Again, they are very clean. I got no debris out of it. It's advertised as rinse and serve, rinsing and ready to go in the pot at least. But I just want to make you aware of that. Again, they are very, very, very clean. Very clean, no work at all. Just rinse and you're ready to start cooking. Now I'm gonna. So this will be part 2 of my reviews. Over here, we're gonna start out with the IBP chitterlings. Okay, over here is my cleaning debris. In other words, the stuff. They're supposed to be self-clean pre-clean chitterlings, pre-clean chitterlings. But as you can see, I got a large amount of gunk and stuff out of here. All of that is waste. This was a 5-pound bag of chitterlings, and but the outcome was a little bit better. This is what I end up with. So some water in there, but still it's quite a large amount of chitlins in there. And these are cleaned again by myself, okay? By myself. Again, you can see that there is still a large amount of chitterlings in there. And this is what we call chitterlings here from where I'm from. And as we get down the line, I'll show you something that I'm not very familiar with. What someone else has called chitlins. Okay. My second brand I bought for my experiment was the Quinella chitlins. Quinella. I won't tell you where I bought these, but they are out there on the market. And as you can see, This is a mess here. This is nothing but a mess. All right, there's nothing here that can be used for cooking. Nothing at all. They're very nasty. Not so much as the poops and all that, but it's a lot of excess fat, and look like they might have put them in a wash machine or something to pre-clean them. And the outcome is terrible. I might have 2 cups of chitlins to cook here. As you can see here, 2 cups of chitlins. And once these cook, that probably would end up being 1 cup of chitlins. Because everybody knows what goes in is not what comes out when you talk about chitlins. So that's not really a whole lot of chitlins there, okay? Now let's go over to my other specimen. I'm gonna call this a specimen because I don't know what it is. As you can see, my waist was 0, okay? These are the Aunt Bessie's, as you can see. The waist was 0, but these are the chitlins that I've previously recorded, but stating I'm not familiar with what this is. It don't look like chitlins to me. It looked like some type of intestine or the stomach, actually some type of stomach of an animal. Not sure it's a pig, but pig stomach we call hog maw. And this is not thick enough to be a hog maw. This is too big to come out of a pig or a full-grown hog, okay? So I don't know. I don't know what this is. But I had some good reviews. Had some people that talked to us, a couple people, and they said, Aunt Bessie, Aunt Bessie. But we're going to see what Aunt Bessie going to turn out to be once we cook it. All right, I'll be back in shortly.